talking too early.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Are you ready, bud?
So, good morning everyone, I'm Mez Abad here, and today I'm going to be doing my presentation on the chosen question. What is the impact of technology in education? Now, the reason why I chose this subject is because I have like a huge interest of technology. I've grown to love it since when I was a child. Now, I use technology all the time, every day, and people all around the world use it as well too. And for me, I use technology like computers or tablets or mobile phones, like for research in my homework, my revision, and references for school projects. It makes me do school stuff easier. So I want to know how technology affects my education, how it's versatile for education. So what am I going to do to answer the question? So in order to answer my question, I'm going to do a research about it by doing experiments. Wait, where? And this experiment will justify and demonstrate how technology changes my way of doing things at school. So it took me like a few days or possibly 1 week, but I used e-resources as an aid to express my work. So it's not really an experiment, but it was a research. But here are my pictures. I demonstrated it using different kinds of technology like laptops, computers, tablets, and phones. Other like technology like the Nintendo, the Xbox, the PlayStation, they're not really necessary because it doesn't mark the question I'm doing. So, and I discovered a lot. There were a lot of positive impacts of of technology. And for computers or laptops, what is it used for in education? So, well, before I say what is it used, I'll put it in a table, technology on the left side, and what is it used for in education on the right side. So for computers and laptops, I've used, well, there are lots of things, since it's more systematic than other technology, like researching, PowerPoint, presentations, drawing tables, printing, documents, and search engines, and more. The other two devices, like phones and tablets, they're the same, but you know, they're not really. Well, I don't know how to say, but
Not as versatile, maybe?
yeah, it's not as versatile because phones are commonly used to like message and like go to messaging, texting other people, emailing, and like going to like social networks like Facebook and Twitter and other ones. And for tablets, it's just quite the same as computers, but probably not versatile. So I know it has a few sides, but in conclusion, technologies do have like a positive impact on education. Now, I'm aiming this to all people, like children, teenagers, adults, and others, and more. So yeah, technology does have a huge impact. It is used to communicate and collaborate with other people so that they can get the job done. And technology also like improves lots of our educated categories, such as like our academic performance, literacy, critical thinking, real life work skills, and lots more. You should have like technology in your lives so that like you can get a job after university and like get degrees for it. So that's all I have to say to you about technology. But any questions?
Yeah, I mean, you clearly are very enthusiastic and positive about the benefits. Are there any negatives?
Well, it could lead to like addiction, like playing video games and and cyberbullying. Those are the negative things that happen to most of us around the world. So there is negative impacts as well. Any more?
Well, I'm thinking more in an educational sense. You know, if I set you some home learning and you can just type it into a search engine and cut and paste, are you actually learning anything? Not
Well,
you personally, but you know
well,
what I mean.
well, not to mention copy and pasting. Well,
Mm.
you're allowed to do that, but what the teachers want to see us doing is putting it in our own words. So,
Yeah.
so like highlight all the key terms, put it in the notes, show it to the teacher for you to like publish it, and that's how we like get good writing reports.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
sure you do that, Mez, but I just wonder if there's a negative which allows, you know,
Well,
less dedicated students as yourself to just
well,
not actually learn anything.
well, like the less information, well, it doesn't really work out. But the more information, the better. But if you like find like good websites with all the information listed it with good vocabulary and all the key points there, then it would apply to.
So it's not the technology; it's down to the individual and how they use it.
Technology is. Technology is our sidekick. It's our friend. We use them all the time. And is there any more questions?
Up to you how
Yeah.
you use it. Yeah.
Well, my question is, mate, did you ask anyone older than yourself about their views on technology in education?
Well, to be honest, I kind of forgot to put the data in the table.
Yep.
But I've asked like my parents, my
Yep.
aunties,
Yep.
my uncles, and some of my other friends and their parents, and their view is and one person said technology is really good. It helps us conquer all the subjects we want to do, and it helps us like get the job we want. But however, one other person said, yeah, it's good, but I always try. Sorry, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, take time.
Always like tell my kids to do more studying other than playing video games because it's more important, and video games are like addictive.
Yeah. The reason I asked the question is, so when I went to school, the internet was a thing.
Yeah.
People, I'm going to say Miss Brady, she's a little bit older than I, but some people didn't
have
have
that.
technology when they were at school, and you know, Miss Brady's a fine, upstanding citizen, so with a great education. So it'd be interesting to see if you found a comparison, even a link between people who didn't have it and yourself who's immersed in it, and see if there's a difference to that.
Well, compared to old and modern, in the olden days, there's not really much technology.
Yep.
And instead they like use their imagination, like make paper planes, play sports, do other things. Well, it doesn't really mark to like technology, but it does mark on education. But in our days, we use technology all the time, and we also do other things as well, like sports and.
Can you stop technology? Can you hold it back?
Like, well, you know, technology is really important. Without technology, then there's nothing to help us, like search engines, what we want to research, or webs, or like, don't know. I'm not really good at explaining things, but
It makes it easy access, doesn't it?
so there's no easy access to technology. Like, we need technology in our lives. It's important for us to get answers from websites, and yeah, it's versatile. It's versatile.
And it's fast.
And fast.
If it's working, of course.
Well, it does work, and yeah, there are other useful resources like books and documents, but it doesn't really add to technology as well. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate. Well done.
Well done.
Thank you, everyone.